Hi, this is John Voelcker for High Gear Media, and this is 4 things that we're not wild about on the 2011 Lexus CT 200H, which is Lexus's new compact luxury hybrid hatchback. The first thing that we really didn't like, unfortunately, has to do with it being a hybrid. It's eco mode, which is the way that you squeeze out every last drop of distance from your gallon of gasoline. Unfortunately, there's no way around it. Eco mode is just not fun to drive. The car feels heavy and slow and unresponsive, and in traffic, sometimes you end up mashing the accelerator anyway, which kind of defeats the purpose. There are 2 interior features that we weren't wild about. The first one is that there's a hard plastic bar between the padded armrest and the mouse controller for the information display. We love the mouse controller. It works very nicely. It felt very natural. The problem is when you're not using it and you move your right hand up to sit on the steering wheel, you end up with your elbow sitting on a hard piece of plastic, and that's surprisingly uncomfortable for a luxury car. The third thing we didn't like was that in the multi-information display, there's a little energy diagram, or you can have other types of information. Whenever you engage the cruise control, it blanks out that display, which makes no sense to us. And finally, the 4th thing we didn't like was the load deck, or rather the shallow nature. If you look here, you'll see that there's only 13 inches between the floor of the load deck and the cover that actually hides whatever's in there. That's not tall enough for a grocery bag, frankly, and it's because the hybrid battery pack sits up here underneath the carpet. There are a couple of shallow compartments hidden under here, but still you end up with a load deck that's only 13 inches deep underneath the cover. It's fairly wide, it's nicely long to the back of the rear seat through here, but still, this is where the load deck starts, and that's not as good as other compact hatchbacks.